My name is Ben. I created Alchemy to help people understand and use technology that most people already own to help maximize the efficiency of their day-to-day lives, both in business and for personal use. Personally a very hyper-organized individual. Probably started when I was a kid. My parents were separated, and I used to spend half the week with one parent, half the week with the other parent, and then on top of that, alternated every other weekend. So if I wanted something, I needed to remember to pack it or remembered what I wanted to do with it for that given week at that given home. That, though, ended up to being really a big godsend because it translated when I went to college, and I was able to maximize my pleasure without being overwhelmed by the stress and the syllabuses and the work around it, getting it all organized and out on paper at that time. When I got older and I started to have a family, everything gets crazy chaotic. You start to have animals and kids and spouses, and life starts to happen. And as life starts to happen, things get more crazy and disorganized, and it's just more important for you to become organized and become optimized so that you can spend time with the people you care about and spend less time with the things you just are forced to do. People then started to kind of ask me, well, Ben, how are you doing this stuff? And so I kind of showed them physically, in their homes, or how to organize their garages to look like mine, or how to lay out their office to better make sense so they had more time making money and less time doing the BS stuff that is just innate with any business. As technology started to change, this is really when the game changer happened. People started to carry smartphones, and they had tablets, and they had laptops, and they had all these programs available to them. They didn't even know that they had on those devices already. And as my family grew, we adopted some of these tools that are built into our technology to stay organized, digitally organized, making sure our calendars were in sync, making sure that everybody knew what people were doing, sharing files, doing day-to-day tasks that we were all together doing, even if we weren't in the same room, even if we weren't in the same state, all by using the technology that was built in to our devices or that could be found very easily on the web. It really made for a streamlined home and a streamlined business. I took that to my office. I also sell real estate. And in the real estate world, there's a lot of paper, and there's a lot of signing, and there's a lot of meetings, and there's a lot of dates. And people were amazed at how I always had everything accessible via my phone or my computer or whatever device I was using. So I started to teach these people how I was doing it through some of the tools available to them on the web. And the more that they saw that, the more that they craved that technology need, the more that they wanted that streamlining. What is alchemy? Alchemy in the old days was taking something of very, very little value and making it something of value. So I named the company Alchemy because I believe in a philosophy. You take something ordinary and you turn it into something extraordinary. We all live in these crazy, chaotic times, and we have far more work than pleasure. I want to teach you how to optimize your life to maximize your free time. Please subscribe to our videos and our social media. Thank you.